What happens to your dog when you keep them indoors for almost their entire life? Most owners believe they are protecting their dog from traffic, dangerous animals, disease, getting lost, and a world filled with risks they cannot control. And they are. But there is another side of indoor life that almost nobody talks about. Because safety can give your dog more years with you, while quietly taking something away if you misunderstand what they truly need. By the end of this video, you will understand the one advantage indoor dogs have that could help you notice a serious problem before it is too late. And if you want to understand your dog more deeply and give them the life they truly deserve, subscribe to the channel and stay with us. Number 1. They avoid dangers you rarely think about. When you close the door behind your dog, you remove them from dangers they may never understand until the moment those dangers become impossible to escape. Outside, a curious dog can follow an unfamiliar scent across a road, eat something poisonous before anyone notices, encounter an aggressive animal, pick up parasites, or wander far enough that finding home becomes difficult. Even a friendly dog can misread another animal, panic at a sudden sound, or chase something so intensely that every familiar command seems to disappear. The frightening part is that these dangers rarely announce themselves. An ordinary afternoon can become the day a dog never returns home, leaving an owner staring at an empty bed and wondering what happened. Your indoor dog may never understand how many risks you have removed from their life. They only know that every evening ends in the same familiar place, with familiar smells, familiar sounds, and the person they trust nearby. Every time you close that door, you're not simply making their world smaller. You are making it safer. But safety changes your dog's mind in another way, and this is where indoor life becomes more complicated than most owners realize. Number 2, their world becomes safer, but also more predictable. Dogs are constantly learning patterns. They know the sound of the container that holds their food, the footsteps that mean someone is approaching the door, the clothes you wear before a walk, and the tiny movements you make before leaving the house. Inside your home, the world becomes understandable. Meals arrive around familiar times. Sleeping places remain where they were yesterday. Dangerous animals do not suddenly enter their territory, and the person they depend on usually returns through the same door. Predictability can reduce uncertainty and help a dog feel secure. To you, your dog may simply be lying in the hallway while you move through another ordinary evening. To them, they are living inside a world they have studied so carefully that almost every sound means something. But here is the problem. A world that becomes completely predictable can eventually stop asking anything from the brain living inside it. And when nothing changes, nothing needs to be investigated, followed, or discovered. Your dog may be perfectly safe while slowly becoming mentally underused. Before we get to that hidden cost, something else happens when your dog spends most of their life inside your home. Their attention begins to concentrate on one thing more than almost anything else: you. Number 3, you become the center of their entire world. Think about how much time your dog spends watching you. They notice when your breathing changes, when your voice becomes tense, when your footsteps move toward the kitchen, and when your hand reaches for the object that usually means you are about to leave. You may forget dozens of small moments from your daily routine. Your dog does not. When most of their life happens inside a shared home, your habits become part of the environment they learn to predict. That is why your dog may appear before you even call them, wait near the door before you leave, or become excited several minutes before their usual walk. They have been studying you. And the more their world revolves around the home, the more important you become inside that world. People sometimes describe indoor dogs as too dependent on their owners, as though dependence automatically means weakness. But when one living being builds their sense of safety around another, dependence can also become attachment, trust, and closeness. There is something beautiful about being that important to your dog. But there is also something owners need to understand. When you become the center of your dog's world, your absence becomes much bigger than you realize. A few hours may feel ordinary to you. For a dog with very little else happening in their environment, those hours can become the longest and emptiest part of the day. And that leads to the hidden problem many loving owners never recognize. Number 4, safety can slowly turn into boredom. A dog can have good food, clean water, a comfortable bed, protection from danger, and an owner who genuinely loves them. And they can still be missing something, because survival and fulfillment are not the same thing. Your dog's brain was built to search, investigate, smell, move, make choices, solve small problems, and interact with a changing environment. When those opportunities disappear, the need behind them does not disappear. It looks for somewhere else to go. That is why an understimulated dog may repeatedly lick their paws, pace through the house, destroy objects, bark at every movement outside the window, follow their owner constantly, or spend much of the day sleeping. These behaviors do not always mean boredom, and sudden behavioral changes should never be ignored. But sometimes what owners call bad behavior is simply a brain desperately searching for something meaningful to do. And here is the perception flip many people miss. A tired dog is not always a fulfilled dog. You can make a dog physically exhausted by repeating the same activity every day, while leaving their mind almost untouched. Your dog does not necessarily need a bigger house. They need a bigger life inside the world you have given them. That can mean searching for hidden food, learning new skills, solving simple puzzles, choosing between different resting places, playing with you, exploring unfamiliar environments, or simply being allowed enough time to investigate the world at their own pace. And there is one activity owners do every day that they often misunderstand completely. Because what looks like exercise to you is something much bigger to your dog. Number 5, the outside world matters more to their nose than their eyes. When you walk down the same street every morning, you probably see the same houses, the same trees, and the same sidewalk you saw yesterday. Your dog does not experience that street the same way. Every tree, patch of grass, doorway, tire, and lamppost can carry information about animals and people who passed through hours before you arrived. To you, it is the same street you walked yesterday. To your dog, someone rewrote the newspaper overnight. That is why pulling your dog away every time they stop to sniff can quietly remove one of the richest forms of mental stimulation available to them. A walk is not only physical exercise, it is information. Through scent, your dog investigates who has been there, what has changed, where another animal traveled, and whether something unfamiliar has entered a territory they already know. This is why keeping a dog indoors does not automatically deprive them of a good life. The real problem begins when indoor living also means losing opportunities to smell. Explore, make choices, encounter safe novelty, and engage with the world beyond the walls. You do not need to give your dog unlimited freedom outside. You need to give them safe access to the experiences their brain was designed to seek. Sometimes the most valuable part of a walk is not the distance you travel. It is the 5 minutes you allow your dog to stand in one place and discover a world you cannot smell. But there is one final advantage indoor dogs have, and it is the one I promised you at the beginning. It may help you notice something your dog is trying very hard to hide. Number 6, living indoors lets you notice what your dog cannot tell you. Dogs do not always show pain in obvious ways. Some continue eating, greeting their owners, walking through the house, and following familiar routines, even while something inside their body is changing. The earliest warning signs can be surprisingly ordinary. Drinking more water, taking longer to stand up, hesitating before climbing stairs, licking one area of the body repeatedly, eating more slowly, sleeping in a different place, losing interest in a favorite activity, or asking to go outside more often. None of these changes automatically proves that a dog is seriously ill, but they are information. And information becomes valuable when you know what normal looks like. This is the hidden advantage of sharing the same environment with your dog every day. You know how they walk across the floor. You know how quickly they finish dinner. You know where they sleep, how often they drink, how they climb the stairs, and how excited they become when something they love appears. Their routine is not just a routine, it is a baseline. And every meaningful change from that baseline is something you have the opportunity to notice. A dog spending most of their life away from home can hide those clues across an entire neighborhood. But an indoor dog's smallest changes happen in front of you. The water bowl, the food dish, the stairs, the bed, the floor they cross every morning. Ordinary objects become pieces of a health record you are reading without realizing it. And sometimes, noticing one small change early can be the difference between treating a problem while it is manageable and discovering it when your dog can no longer hide it. So, what really happens when you keep your dog indoors for most of their life? You protect them from dangers they may never understand. You give them a predictable world where safety and trust can grow. You become the center of their emotional life, sometimes more completely than you realize. But protection alone is not enough. A safe dog can still need more movement, more scent, more choices, more mental challenges, and more opportunities to explore the world beyond the walls. A good indoor life is not defined by how rarely your dog goes outside. It is defined by whether the life you created gives them safety without emptiness, closeness without unhealthy dependence, routine without stagnation, and protection without taking away the experiences that make them feel alive. Your dog does not need unlimited freedom to have a meaningful life. They need a safe world that still gives them reasons to use their body, their nose, their mind, and the instincts that make them who they are. And if you want to understand the hidden needs behind your dog's behavior and build a better life together, subscribe to the channel and join us for the next video.